Arrow in the building right now, just getting to help us understand how you can make a career out of gaming. Amesema pia yuko pale KSL, so you better not joke. Maneno na law, she's really, really good. Karibu tena. And I'd like to just get to know, how did you start making money? Because our parents really pay attention when you start making money off anything,
especially something non-traditional.
Yes, that's when they see, uko serious, see career, it's making sense. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Primarily, I'd say my first check came through tournaments. Winning my first tournament, I think that was back in 2019. And then I did start some, I'd say, endorsements with some brands that also got me some checks, and also streaming on platforms like Twitch and partnerships with TikTok. Then also being a Red Bull player, and also being the brand ambassador for Evnia, which is Philips monitor brand, has also given me more, I'd say, economic leeway.
Is that how you made your first million? Through gaming?
I'm not going to really answer that.
I like it when our people go like,
Sitakwambia, but ukisearch for Forbes, then you will see the name.
Mazeni God.
No, but it's amazing to know that this can be monetized, but also it requires a different level, right? I don't think sometimes people will recognize that you can do something for fun versus do it professionally. What are the differences between the gamer who is doing it like, I have some free time, and the gamer who is, endorsing brands, is winning tournaments, is, banking checks? What are the differences between those two Sylvias?
For me, the gamer who's just doing it for fun, it's a way of it acts as a buffer between me and my professional life, because I play Tekken professionally, and don't get me wrong, I really have fun with it. I enjoy playing it.
Yes.
But at the same time, I do need a buffer between Quinaru, like that identity, and a buffer between me and Silver, who just likes playing video games like Assassin's Creed, Ghosts of Tsushima, and the like.
All right, I like that. It's important to even Sylvia, who's a law student, right?
Yeah.
Still need to create buffers for those like personalities and different facets of your life.
There's one thing we talked about off air, and that is content creation. And you just talked to us a little bit about your personality. You talked about how you're introverted. How are you finding it so far? Creating content for maybe gaming. It's something you love, yes, but content creation is just content creation. It's crazy on the aspects of it, but just talk to us a little bit about it.
Or me being introverted means that I do have some anxiety being on camera. So streaming on Twitch isn't necessarily always like enjoyable, because I struggle, like, how am I going to be entertaining? How am I going to make sure that I don't say something that's a bit off color or something like that? So sometimes the best way I can make streaming enjoyable is like doing it with someone who's a bit more like, who's someone who can act as a buffer between me and the camera, because at least I'll just focus all my attention on having fun with my friend, rather than having to act in a certain way that may not be authentic to who I really am.
Or perform. Gaming is making more money than music, movies, combined sometimes. How can young people tap into gaming all around the country at all levels, whether it's from gaming themselves, whether it's game development? Like, what are the avenues for people to tap into this multi-billion-dollar industry?
People think that gaming is all about just picking up a controller and becoming an esports athlete, but there's so much to the gaming industry. We still need graphic designer, we still need production, we still need game devs, we need sound engineers, and so on and so forth. There's so much to be had within the industry that's just outside of being an esports athlete.
That's really exciting. We'll get into finer details about Queen Arrow. Already remember, you can make a living out of gaming. Wazazi wale wanasikiza sahi, if your child is already picking up a pad or something and they're interested in esports, tafadhali allow them to start exploring mapema.
I agree.
So and it's not every child who's going to make it. Of course, some will just play for fun.
I mean, there are even proven benefits, like sometimes to a little gaming. Everything in moderation is good, right? Eye-hand coordination, things like that.